Man, I can't sleep with this money on my mind. In love with the streets, infatuated with the grind. And wife, you know I'm cheating, she be fussing all the time. But when the money comes, she be perfectly fine. Man, I can't sleep with this money on my mind. In love with the streets, infatuated with the grind. And wife, you know I'm cheating, she be fussing all the time. But when the money comes, she be perfectly fine.
Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. Just think about the mind state of a man that gotta feed his seed. Everything counts, nothing to lose. It's all profit. History repeats itself. The greatest of all topics. The Great Depression is back. They calling it a recession. So you see why we easily rely on the Smith & Wesson. Get money, it's no question, cause the smile of a kid is priceless after the table blessings. The mighty dollar, e pluribus unum. Empty pockets turn a church boy into a shooter. Saints and the sinners, truthfully we winners. They give us drugs, put us in cages and try to lynch us. Ducking shots, running from cops was my hood adventures. The drug game be the reason niggas looking splendor. Dipping keys in the coffee, fresh out the blender. Give them the babies, they'll get rid of them. Pop and Brenda.
This money on my mind. In love with the streets, infatuated with the grind. Your wife, you know I'm cheating, she be fussing all the time. But when the money comes, she be perfectly fine. Man, I can't sleep with this money on my mind. In love with the streets, infatuated with the grind. Your wife, you know I'm cheating, she be fussing all the time. But when the money comes, she be perfectly fine.
I live in the material world where it's cold if you ain't getting it. Pac's prophecies was in his music, yeah, he visioned it. Everything is scarce, unemployment's the health benefits. They put the brother in office to scapegoat the differences. I run for the people, my night's on. This cold world got me sleeping with my lights on. A man diaper is born, so it's nothing but reproduction after the repercussions when the pipe's blown. And he grew up in that same hood, same block, same joint where that man stood. History, repetition. Niggas is hungry, they'll kill you for them special dishes. They want us dying in the streets. The more you sleep, the more the government is gon' creep. That's why I suffer from insomnia. Wake up to what's going on, I'm warning you.
Sleep with this money on my mind. In love with the streets, infatuated with the grind. Your wife, you know I'm cheating, she be fussing all the time. But when the money comes, she be perfectly fine. Man, I can't sleep with this money on my mind. In love with the streets, infatuated with the grind. And wife, you know I'm cheating, she be fussing all the time. But when the money comes, she be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
We as black men, Puerto Ricans, whatever. So we stand up and start taking control of our communities. We can't get mad at anybody who stands up to do anything. You know what I mean? So I believe that it's the community that needs to do something about it. I do believe that there's a piece of liability on the drug dealers and the gangsters and the gangs and all of that. But these are not scholars. You know what I mean? We pay taxes. We pay taxes. This government is not doing anything to stop it. When the people in LA, after the rebellion, when we stopped and there was a truce, nothing happened. Did we get any jobs? No. Did we get any relief? No. But every time there's a flood, an earthquake, or a thunderstorm, America will give mad millions to somebody because their house broke down. They don't care if we stop the violence or not. They don't care about gang violence. You know what I mean? Every time that Bosnia gets shot up, any place gets shot up, they send them a whole bunch of millions of food and packages from Somalia, everywhere. Everybody getting food but us. So we don't want the gang violence to stop. So they can't ask me to tell them to stop the violence, because I can't tell nobody who's hungry what to do. Unless I'm ready to feed them, then I'll tell them what to do. If we don't start peeping that, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.